I want to work for myself. In my experience, as to where I'm at now in entrepreneurship, I think there is no such thing as working for yourself. You're either working for your customers. So when you think about it, like, entrepreneurship is not really about, oh, I need to work for myself. Maybe the freedom element is different, right? But there is no such thing as I work for myself. You're either working for investors. It's always a connected ecosystem. So I find that to be like a very false narrative, like one of the narratives that people push out there about entrepreneurship. How do you guys see that? Like, oh, I want to work for myself. Elijah, in your business, was there at any point where, like, you know what, today I can wake up and decide not to go for work, like
to get a company off the ground and run a company and grow a company. And so, yeah, that sense, people think I'm going to have that freedom. Well, yeah, maybe 20 years down the line, but not till then.
Not right away, yeah.
This is, I would say, on topic, the things that people don't tell you about what being an entrepreneur is. You're really a student and you have to humble yourself and say, hey, there's a lot that I don't know. But if I learn it and I get it right, I could, have either a successful business in this business, or maybe this business will fail. And everything that I've learned from this experience, I can, channel into another business, somebody else's business that I join. Could be, don't call yourself a CEO, because it's just it seems to me like a very glamorized concept. Because first of all, chief executive officer, to be a chief executive officer, there needs to be some kind of an executive team, which usually exists in a mature. It's not important for you as a person who's starting a business to see yourself as a CEO, but almost in a sense like a student, because you're learning about what your customers want. You're learning how to build an enterprise. You know, as the leader, and I'm trying not to use the word CEO, you there's a lot of things that you have to learn, and that's like, could be like around managing money, managing people, having a product or service in the market, of which there are competitive products and services in the market, and understanding why customers are choosing what they're choosing. So it was always, what are the challenges of the day? What do I have to figure out? What problems do I have to solve? How can I help the people in the company, do their jobs? How can I deliver for my customer the absolute best possible service? I never sold products, I was always in services. Looking in, if you are not in business, or if you are not like the principal of a company, you think that being an entrepreneur is like being the boss.
Yeah.
And really, I think when you are in that position, when you're starting a business, or you have a business, you're thinking of yourself as in service to your customers, in service to the company and all of the employees, almost like
mind is bringing all that vision and passion. Well, I think that's sometimes is slightly overstated, but yes, that passion, and moving it into a structure which we call business, which we call corporation, but a business, so that there's there's somebody who wants whatever it is that you're selling. There's a gap there in the marketplace, and you're filling that gap, but you're doing it in a structured and sustainable and growth focused way. And that, that's just running a good business.
Yeah.
And so I've always thought, oh, well, I know how to run a good business, but am I an entrepreneur? But I think when we marry those two together, I will claim the title after all.
Okay.
I am an entrepreneur.
Joe Pope, the serial entrepreneur. I forgot to add that on the intro.